So Stuart, a great victory on the road, midweek fixture. Your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, always difficult midweek fixtures, especially away from home, and you're coming to a team that's going really well. Daz has got them doing brilliant this season. They're off the back of 5-0. Kelty then 2-2 with Cove on Saturday. Maybe got them at a good time on the Tuesday night. Obviously they've a lot of energy used on Saturday, so we felt if we could start quickly in the game, they could be a wee bit tired, a wee bit leggy, but I thought we were excellent. I thought first half really good. We composed, passed the ball, which we asked them to do, pass it in forward area, slide balls down the sides for two strikers. We went with the two strikers tonight just to try and see if we can get in behind and stretch them, and it worked. A wee bit more luck in front of goal in the first half and maybe scored a few more, but over the moon to come here, especially the way Daz has got them playing, and to go away with a clean sheet and 3 points is great.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time we created so many good chances in the first 45 minutes. You must have been pleased to be 1 goal ahead, but at the same time, some of the missed opportunities.
Yeah, you always feel it might come back and bite you a little bit when you create the chances you create and you only go in 1-0 with a super goal from Webby. I thought it was outstanding the whole night. And he gets a second goal as well, and you're thinking maybe it's always hard to go in. Sometimes you go in and you praise the boys in second half. I thought we didn't come out great, but that's credit to Daz and Stirling. They pinned us back, and we changed our shape a little bit to try and compensate for that. And I thought we defended really well, even though we weren't as good in the second half as we were first half. But I still thought we were still a threat on the break, and we got in behind a couple of times. But yeah, it took everybody. We needed the 14 that we had available tonight. And the 4 subs coming on and done great to see us over the line.
Yeah, in the first half, obviously, you talked about those changes, a bit of a change midfield with Matthias playing alongside Liam. I thought they did both.
Thought they were excellent. Composed on the ball. We've got switches of play. We've got passages of play, passing forward, passing in behind centre halves as well, which is what we're asking to do. Because ultimately, if we're not going to do that when you've got people up front like Kane and Batchy that can run and are quick, you need to try and get in behind people. And I thought I'd done that great. But it was good just to get us down and let us pass the ball, which was great to see. And I thought the boys at the back set the tone as well, to be fair to them. But we knew Daz and we knew Stirling would come out second half. There's no doubt about that. They're going that well. They're going to come back at you, and I would have expected that anyway.
Yeah, I thought it was like we almost like let them back into the game a little bit in the second half. We maybe weren't as good going forward early part of the second half, and then seemed to make a couple of poor decisions and gave them a bit of encouragement. But I don't really remember Cammy having much to do.
Not too many. I think Sean makes a fantastic clearance in the second half at the back post. Managed to put it out for a corner, and they've got a bit of pressure at that time, which you'd expect. You're never going to come to Stirling and dominate the whole game, that's for sure. So we knew we'd have to ride our luck a little bit. Similar to the Hamilton game, I guess, where we're just keeping the game, we kept in the game and managed to nick one towards the end. Tonight was slightly different, where I thought as the game went on, we defended really well and without giving away any real clear-cut chances.
Yeah, and you talked about making the changes as you did in the second half. You must have been pleased with the subs that came on.
Great,
really well.
Great. I keep saying it. I get a bit of stick for saying about how important subs are, but it's right. We needed the whole 14 the guys there to come on. I thought the 3 came on in the middle of the park. Ali, Craig and young Harry were excellent when they came on, and just seeing us over the line. Blair coming on does what Blair does. Some great stuff and some not so great stuff, but that's just what you get with Blair at times. But yeah, it'd be nice if one of the strikers had scored, because it's important that we get them scoring goals, because it's vital that we contribute in that end of the pitch. But if we keep creating for them, I'm sure they'll start putting them in the net.
You keep having to kind of pinch yourself to remember how young Harry, or how old young Harry is.
Yeah.
At just 16, he seems to have great potential. He had a bit of a long busting run through the middle there to try and create a chance for himself.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. He's been great. Him and Ben were great. There's no doubt about that, and it was never an issue with him coming into the squad. And he's getting closer and closer to starting games. There's no doubt about that, and he's got a massive part to play for us from now at the end of the season.
So moving on to Saturday, it's been a long time since we've been at Links Park.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Almost a month. So 2 back-to-back home games starting on Saturday with what will be a change to Edinburgh City.
Yeah, we don't know a lot about them. They obviously lost last week, but they had a look at the stats and that, and it didn't look a 3-0 game, that's for sure. So we'll not get carried away regarding that. This is a big result for us, there's no doubt about that, to get back to winning ways. And now we've got, as you say, 2 home games that you're obviously looking to win. Like anybody else, you want to win your home games, and our home form hasn't been good enough. This is another great result away from home, a point at Hamilton, 3 points at Stirling's fabulous. So we now need to start turning at home, start winning games at home. But they'll be sticky on Saturday, no doubt about that. Young boys, and they'll put a lot of effort in. So we need to make sure that we got on top of the game and see if we can get ourselves turned out a victory.
Perfect. Well done.
Cheers, Brian.
Cheers.